What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammett, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to leave a narcissist. What's the best way to leave a narcissist? What's this, all the other good stuff. Like and subscribe, stay tuned. Thank you so much. How you leave a narcissist is one of the main questions that I get on my page. And if you're new here, I'm a narcissist. I actually have narcissistic personality disorder. So when somebody asks me how to leave a relationship with a narcissist or a toxic person, I always tell them the safest way possible for you, because everybody's situation is going to be different. Safety first when making an exit plan and things like that, a plan to get away from this person. Ask other people who you can trust for help and things like that. So when my wife left me back in 2020, she left when I wasn't at home. I had left to go take my oldest son back to his mom's house, came back, she was gone. And that's the safest way that she saw fit. Not because she was physically in danger, but because I'm a talker. I can manipulate people. I talk a lot. And one of the biggest mistakes a lot of people make when you're dealing with a narcissist is you let them talk too much. Safety first when you're making an escape plan. I know a lot of people tell you to go no contact, which is great. Going no contact will help you heal from a narcissist, but make a safety plan first before going no contact, because you never know how somebody will react when their life is upended by you leaving. What is going on, y'all? Welcome back. A-N-E, how to leave. So how to leave a narcissist. How to leave a narcissist. That's one of the questions I get a lot of times, y'all. And y'all saw what I said. How to leave a narcissist. Right there. It's right there in plain sight. The safest way possible. Of course, everybody's situation is situated. Narcissistic robot is resetting. Rebooted. So that's one of the main questions I get, y'all. How do I leave this relationship? How do we get out? How do I do this? How do I do? Y'all, the safest way possible to you. Everybody's situation is going to be different and very, very specific to the person that they're dealing with. Just think about it. Everybody's situation, everybody's narcissistic person, everybody's toxic person is going to be different. Their reaction is going to be different. Your level of fear is going to be different. So you have to leave the safest way possible for you. I know everybody talks about going no contact. Yes, going no contact helps you heal after you get out of the relationship. It's hard to go no contact with somebody you're living with. You know what I mean? It's hard to get caught going no contact with somebody you see every single day. That's tough to do, y'all. It's damn near impossible to do. I don't know how you do it while living in a household with somebody, but everybody's situation is going to be different. And of course, y'all, I keep telling y'all this, kids almost always complicate the situation. They really do. The kids, you love them, but they complicate you. If you want to leave, they're going to complicate the situation. They just are, because you got to think about the things like that. Like I said in the short vid, when my wife left in 2020, she did it, while I was gone. I came back home, she was gone, and we had a kid together. So I know she couldn't completely cut contact off with me. She had to still talk to me some way, shape, or form, because we had a son to co-parent with. You know what I mean? So I watch him part-time, she watch him part-time. That type of stuff right there. We had to work through it like that. You know what I mean? So we absolutely had to work through it. So she left, because the reason I talked to her, like, why'd you leave if I wasn't here? Because she said, I'm a talker, y'all. She said it would have been tough to leave. It would have been tough to leave while I was sitting right here in front of her. Sitting right here in her face, looking at her. It would have been tough as hell for her to leave, because I'm a talker. I can talk her. I could have talked her into staying, changing her mind, getting the stuff off the truck, and just bringing it back into the house and just dealing with our issues the way we normally deal with them. Just bury them down and don't talk about them. Or we talk about them and we don't get anywhere because we stay up all night when it could take an hour. You know what I mean? That's the way she decided to leave. That was the safest, most efficient way for her to leave. And people ask, how did you feel when she left? Yeah, I was mad as hell when I came home and nothing was here. She left some stuff here. It wasn't completely empty, but it's at the point where the house was echoing, like echo. You know what I mean? It just echoes. So I was angry as hell, but I'm a self-aware narcissist. Who can I be angry at? I was mad at her for leaving, but I went in the bathroom and looked at myself in the mirror, and that's who I had to blame. Me. I couldn't blame her. I could blame her, but where would they get me? It wouldn't get me anywhere but in the bathroom floor, crying, taking pictures of myself, y'all. I could have moved. You could have moved. Could you have moved on? Yeah, I could have moved on, y'all. Most narcissistic people in that situation would have just moved on quickly instead of dealing with the shame and the regret and the remorse and the guilt and all those emotions. Most narcissists would have just tried to throw themselves at somebody else, try to love bomb somebody else. That's what most narcissistic people would do. But guess what? I didn't do. I'm not most narcissistic people. I sat in that shame. I sat in that pain. I started reading the Bible. I took my ass to therapy. That's what I did. That's for a different video though, y'all. I know people are going to ask. Somebody asked that question on TikTok, so I was just like, let me go and knock that out. They like, people think I'm trying to hide my wife. They're like, he keeps his life with his wife's secret. I'm like, my wife is on my YouTube channel, y'all. She has a whole playlist. I'm not trying to keep her secret. She just doesn't talk about narcissistic stuff on her TikTok or her Instagram. She doesn't want to talk about that. That's not her life. It's mine. She deals with it, but she doesn't want to talk about it like that. You know what I mean? So a lot of people just, everybody's situation is going to be different when it comes to, that. So you have to leave the safest way that you see possible, the safest way that you see fit, because everybody's, the narcissistic person a lot of times is not going to make it easy for you to leave them. They just are not going to do that, y'all. That is not in the cards. No narcissistic person is going to put your needs above their own. Sorry for the little break, y'all. Of course, my battery died. But yeah, most narcissists are going to put themselves first. That's the narcissistic mindset, y'all. So how do you leave a narcissist? The safest way possible, the safest way you see fit. Make a damn plan. Everybody says go no contact. Yeah, you want to go no contact if possible. Once you get out, and if you don't have kids, you don't have to contact this person. But if kids complicated, y'all, your plans have to be more in detail. Or you might be dealing with a damn psychopath that is going to try to hunt you down. You never know, y'all. You never know how people are going to react when their world is turned upside down. And by whose world is turned upside down, I mean the narcissistic person in your life. What I've learned from doing this and talking to people for over a year now, coaching people and talking to people like that, is that I don't put anything past anyone. People will protect their own interest at all costs. They just will. If they want to be safe, they want to work their minds and things like that, they're going to protect their own interest. They just are going to do that, y'all. They just are. The way the people's minds work, they're going to protect the way a narcissist's mind works. They're going to protect their own interest. And a lot of narcissistic people think that you belong to them. You are a possession to them. They think that you belong to them, and they don't want to see you with anybody else. So if they don't want to see you with anybody else, some of them will take it to the extreme level and take you out of here. So yes, you have to make a plan. I don't want to go to court to get a restraining order. Well, if you think they're going to hurt you, or if they hurt you before, you might want to do that shit, or they're gonna take you up out of here. You're gonna be going to heaven. You'll be watching down from heaven and wish you I should take the restraining order out. You know what I mean? Protect yourselves, y'all. Safely as possible. What does safety look like to you? Tell other people about your plan. Most people in these situations, a lot of people in these situations can't tell the narcissist because the narcissist could react negatively. They can kidnap you. They can trap you. They can hold you damn hostage. They can threaten to unalive themselves. There's so many different moves, so many different things that they can do. You want to say you make a plan. You tell people that you can trust. People that you can trust that might know what you're going through, that understand you, that are not going to reach out to your partner and let them know what's going on. Because if you don't want them to know, you don't tell people who are mutual friends of both of y'all. Because you tell them, hey, look, I'm going to leave my wife. She is driving me crazy. She's been putting her hands on me. She actually pooped on my pillow and be doing a whole bunch of other stuff. She cut my finger off. I'm going to leave her. So I'm going to do it while she's at work. And then my friend, who's also her friend, tells her, and she's at home. I got the moving van. She's at work. Open the door. She's sitting on the couch. What's going on? You leaving? How'd you find? Now my plan is gone. Your plan is gone. Only tell people that you can trust, or you're going to end up regretting it. I tell people you're going to end up regretting it, because if you tell people you can't trust, you tell people you don't really know, or you tell people that's on the side of the narcissistic person, you're going to lose. And they're like, lose what? This is not a battle. It's a damn battle. You're battling a narcissist, y'all. You just are. And people are like, no, I'm not battling. But listen, why don't so many people fight against what I say? Why do so many people fight against what I say? You don't know how these people are going to damn react. Look up Jen Kidd, JINNKID. Look him up. He was a TikToker that is accused of unaliving his wife and her friend, new boyfriend or whatever, because she kicked him out. She didn't change the locks. And she kicked him out. I guess she didn't make a plan. I don't know. This is not me victim blaming her. I don't know if she made a plan or whatever. But he started stalking her, allegedly. Put some listening devices on one of her kids' iPads, allegedly. And heard a man's voice on there. Drove over there and allegedly shot him. Used his key to get in there. Allegedly shot him and her. Unalived them both. Because he didn't want to see his wife with somebody else. His wife that he had treated terribly. He didn't want to see her with anybody else. So look that up. Protect your damn selves. I mean, you think I'm playing? Like, this is not a game. He allegedly shot them, y'all. Protect your damn selves. This is not a game. It is a battle. It's not a game. This is not you're not playing Fortnite. You're playing Call of Duty. No, you're not. This is not. No, this is the war simulation. you want to survive, listen. Take advice. I'm not trying to hear. I'm literally want people to survive and live long, healthier lives. That's literally what I want to do. So many people push back on that. You got ulterior motives and blah, 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 boo, 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 beep, beep, beep. No, safely as possible. How to leave a narcissist. We can talk about breaking the trauma bond and things like that later on, but you want to leave as safely as possible to protect yourself. Some people have to get restraining orders. Some people have to get protective orders. I don't want to get a protective order because it'll ruin their career. Okay, ruining their career or losing your damn life. Which one means more to you? Which one means more? Protect yourself. You have to. Yo, you've been picking this person long enough. It's time to pick you. It's time to choose you. It absolutely is. It's time to pick and choose yourself. You can do this. Don't be afraid to pick you. I'm dead serious. Dead serious, literally. But anyways, y'all, stay tuned for another episode. I'm probably going to talk about the trauma bond next episode, y'all. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all the views and likes and things like that. Y'all really, really do. We're reaching more people. We're about to hit 165K on this channel, which is kind of crazy to me. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like and subscribe again. Mental Illness is out. Peace.